As rewrittens go, usually you find me and Napper on a day ticket lake somewhere up and down the country, catching up on all things atomic with our quarterly check-ins. And along the way, usually one of us nicks a bite. But on episode 5, that's all about to change.
Oh, it's a good fish. It's always the one on the edge of the bait that goes first, isn't it? Had a couple of mirrors through the night. 2 I think, lost one as well. After being up with Lee all last night, with all 3 of his rods going, bosh, right on your spot. Space is limited anyway.
Is your left-hand rod going?
Yes. Good, son. That'll do, lad. Fish number 2 this morning. Two fish to process, mate. It's been a busy day. Oh, it's a banger as well. Fair to say we're getting into them now. Check that one out. Literally 0 sleep. 0. I need a coffee. You got coffee? I need a coffee, mate. She's off. So it's good they go away like that, isn't it? We'll see him on number 6. Happy days, mate.
But before we get into all of that, let's press rewind and jump right back to the start of the session when me and Napper first turned up at A12 Lakes.
So you're joining us on ReWritten 5, just waiting to get into the swim, but we noticed a few fish milling around the surface in the swim next door. So while the lads are packing up, me and Shane grabbed our surface rods, flung out a few singles, and it's been like 3rd, 4th cast. We're already into one. So let's kick this one off nice and early. Haven't got any camera gear set up either. Flat rotor.
Alright, let's go and grab this net, mate.
Yeah, man.
This is called making the most of the situation in England.
Just a little bit, yeah. Rather than sitting here doing nothing, well, why not? We'll fling a few singles out. So literally single mixer, no free offerings, chuck into fish.
Sorry guys and girls if you can barely hear this as well. The A12 is literally right behind us, and obviously we're not filming on the cameras and mic'd up, so this is literally iPhone footage. So
the gear's still on the barrow.
I don't know where he is, man. There he is. I think this quantifies as waiting for the peg to become available and reading the situation and acting on it, really. We hadn't even put any free offerings out. I don't know whether Lee covered that off, but we stood in the swim and said, like, look, these really look like they're up for a mixer, and instead of baiting out a swim that we're not going to be fishing because we're not booked into it, it's obviously free at the minute, and I said to him, sometimes on busy day tickets like this, putting a load of mixer out can obviously work and get them going, but I think it actually gives them a sign that someone's fishing for them as well when there's loads of mixer out on the surface. So we both agreed to stick a couple of singles out, and Lee's is gone, so
The old Armalite's working. 14 pound zig wire bottom, size 8 barbless stinger. and £16 zig wire for the main one. Job's a good one. Fish is rocking.
Lovely comment, mate. Come on, lads.
I think we get this unhooked, we'll have a quick look and then get these back out.
Opportunistic floater fishing at its best.
I do, innit? I do. Yeah, mate. Why not?
I'm going.
We'll have a quick look. Not really going to mess around too much, it's only a baby.
Look at that, mate. Bit of opportunistic floater fishing. First thing, barrow's still loaded, waiting for the peg to go, and or waiting for the lads in the peg to go, and you've nailed one.
I've got a feeling it's going to be a good day. Well, a good couple of days, rather.
Even a barbless stinger's holding on.
Yeah,
It's
man.
saying something in it for us using barbless now, but when you've got ultimate faith, then there you go.
Look at that. That'll do, wouldn't
It's
it?
proper clean, that fish, mate.
Nice,
It's
mate.
nice.
Alright, slip her back, go again.
Let's see if we can have another one, mate, while we're waiting for this
Why
swim.
not? Boy. Let's go. Cheers, son.
Cheers for that.
Welcome to ReWritten 5, and it's nice to be chilling. I'll be brutally honest with you, I've been off the back of a couple of shoots now, pressure's been on, and it's nice to have the rods out and not worry. Couple of beers with Shanos, barbecue.
I'm back.
He is back, he is back. You may, my vertically challenged friend,
I told you, it's a low chair.
he's joined me again. Obviously Scotty picked up for him on ReWritten 4 down at Mavericks, but he's back and yeah, he's keen to get going, mate.
Yeah, it's just nice. It is nice to be back, mate. Like you said, Scotty took my place, but you had a good little session at Mavericks. I know you had a sleepless night on the old solid bags.
Yes, yeah, busy.
So this is a little bit different. Hopefully sleepless nights, but I think the stamper fishes are possibly a little bit better. So
Yeah, I mean, we arrived, we're down at A12. Shane wanted to put right the last time we was down here. We didn't have a good go, did we?
The very first winner stays on.
Yeah, didn't really have a good go of it. So
No.
we've decided to come down and put things right, and we've already done that to a degree, haven't we? We
Yeah.
turned up at 2 o'clock and we couldn't get in the swims till 6. Obviously, the lake owners had booked us on the swims. We're in 11 and 12. Was a few anglers in there. So we barreled the gear down, see a few fish out there floating around. Shane said to me, look, they look like they want a mixer. Didn't want to put mixer out, so we just chucked a couple of singles out, and lo and behold, a couple of casts, we had one, didn't we?
I think 3 chucks later, that one nailed it, and I think the lads that were in this swim that were waiting to vacate it, or for us to come in here, I think they were like, they've only been here 2 minutes, it's like the bad one.
It was very, very quick. Nice little common, like I say, on a light surface gear. So yeah, played that one in. Yeah, did that, come round, got set up, and yeah, it's just a case of a few rods out tonight, barbecue, couple of drinks, chill out, well earned chill out, and as in true ReWritten style, you'll get your update tomorrow.
Plenty of updates as well, like so many to go into, and like you said, mate, it's nice to not have to worry about like the film or the video as such, and ReWritten's just one of those chilled ones where we do have a good go at it whilst we're here, update everybody regarding Atomic and what's coming up and what's already happened that they've missed out on in the last 2-3 months. And yeah, it's just a nice chilled one, like you say. I think just give these guys a little bit of a opening gambit of what we did in this swim. Like obviously they're under the surface, like every time we put mixer out they have a go, don't they?
They do, but as quick as we get them taking, the ducks are on. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a pain on the surface, but we've got it all covered. Anyone that knows A12, obviously there's a margin that you can't fish. It's got this arm that sort of comes out, so I've got three rods on the spit, bottom of the shelf, 8 foot, bit of grub out there, 3 rods on it. Shane sort of drops a little bit shorter to the left, again bottom of the shelf, and then he's got one tight onto the sort of left hand margin. So
yeah, I've gone 2 on a spot with a bit of bait and then 1 separate on a spot that we see one show. 3 rods sprayed out, I would say the best.
Couple of foot between them, mate. Yeah, couple of foot between them, loose with the spomming, sort of just as long as it was between 2 trees. 3 rods over the back, 2 on pop-ups, 1 on the deck, and yeah, I think that's it, mate. See you into the night. We'll get the update tomorrow, hopefully a few fish once it cools down, mate. It's muggy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's that really sticky hot weather, and you know, I think that's probably why they're a foot under the surface. And I don't know how long we can hold off from the zigs, but there's a bit of bait out there. I think with the intention of that they'll get their heads down throughout the night and in early hours, or early hours of the morning. So yeah, we'll see what happens, mate. We'll see the first night in. We've got a bit of revenge to happen on this place because we ended up having to pull on just to get a bite, but it was winter. We're talking November, weren't it?
It was cold, mate. Yeah.
So it was really cold at that point, so we had to pull on to Specie 2 to get a bite. But plenty of fish to go out. They're obviously active. So let's get this food down annex. Finish this bottle of beer off. No doubt there's going to be some little business conversations happen, but other than that, let's unwind. Let's get these ducks out of this margin before they start giving me liners. And we'll catch up with these lovely people tomorrow.
Yeah. Don't happen through the night. See you in the morning.
See you soon.
Well, not long after me eating my burger, my right hand rod's gone. It's just coming into this right hand margin now, but we're into one. Nip one, pearl one here, I think. Absolutely lovely. Well, we said it was going to be busy, Shane, didn't we? Oh, it's a good fish. It's always the one on the edge of the bait that goes first, isn't it? Come on, you're done. Come on. Oh, it's a banger. Oh yeah, she's 30.
Can't really see it through the mesh, mate.
On dark, close to 30, not going to bother weighing her. She's real lively, so I'm going to get a quick couple of snaps, get her back. Size 4 trapper, edge of the spot, 30mm, pink cell pop up, Ronnie rig. Little bit fluoro wire, job's a good one. Going to get Shane to grab me a couple of snaps, we'll slip her back, we'll get the rod straight back out. Magic.
Little did I know what was about to unfold through the hours of darkness. A fresh bucket of bait went out onto the spot after the rechuck, and the action continued all through the night. The first bite, just gone midnight, was from this lovely mid-20 linear. This one had fallen to a yellow pop-up fished on a spinner rig comprised of a size 4 trapper with a fluoro wire soft boom. It could have only been about an hour or so after slipping that fish back that the middle rod busted into life. A size 6 grabber fished on a German rig, again using the fluoro wire, made sure she slipped over the net safely. Next up was this crazy scaled mirror. I decided not to do any pictures through the night, rather just admire them under a quick bit of torchlight and slip them back. After topping up the spots with another bucket of bait, just before first light the middle rod went again with a very timid drop back. After landing this one, I sat back with a quick cup of tea and admired the morning show the carp were putting on. Clearly they was out around that spit in numbers. I must have watched about 50 carp show that morning in such a condensed area. It was insane. I'd never seen anything like it. At this point, poor old Napper was completely passed out from the night's action. I think a combination of me continually waking him up to film and process fish, as well as the noise of me sending a spom 21 wraps towards the spit, spodding up the zone, definitely took its toll on him. Whilst I was charged up and in the zone, Shane missed this epic display. It was probably a good thing, to be honest. I hadn't seen any fish showing near his baited zone. Not just yet, anyway. You'll have to excuse how tired I look in this next clip of me holding up the morning's bite. After pretty much no sleep all through the night, I think I'm to be excused.
One of the longest nights on the bank I've ever had. 0 sleep. And this one rattled off just on first light. She's passing bait all over the mat. They're bang on it out there. Had a couple of mirrors through the night. 2 I think, lost 1 as well. And then a common to start the morning. As usual, quick couple of snaps rather. I need a coffee. And definitely an afternoon siesta. I'm exhausted, mate. Literally 0 sleep. 0. I need a coffee. You got coffee? I need a coffee, mate. We got one. After being up with Lee all last night, with all 3 of his rods going, I think he had 4 or 5 fish last night. They just weren't coming down that left hand side margin. But the morning's rolled round, 7:30, 8 o'clock, and the wind swung in and it started to come into this margin on my left, and it seems like 1 or 2 had turned up. So to start with, that will do. We are both absolutely shattered. And it's even worse when you're getting up and you ain't catching. So I think that a little bit of a bait top up now on that spot will get the rod back out properly. But size 4 barbless sabre, jelly wire stiff, gravel brown, 25 pound. A little bit of bait on the zone now. We'll get her back and see whether there's a couple more to turn up. Number 1. Oh. You just f***ing moved, didn't you? No, I've not moved at all. I literally just shimmied. If this is out of focus now, I'm blaming him. So, well, needle and thread. And guys, hey, we promised you a rewritten check-in. This is your rewritten check-in as follows. Obviously, we checked in on episode 4, which was Mavericks. Top of my head, I don't actually remember how many stockists we was on. Bosh, right on your spot. And again, Bosh. Don't actually remember how many stockists we was on. And again, wow. They're turning up in numbers now. They're definitely getting on this wind.
I feel like we need to start this again.
Why?
I feel like we need to start again.
No, I'm going to roll with it. It's rewritten raw. He wants to start again, we'll start again.
Start again.
I've started it with so, haven't I?
Yeah.
I've done exactly that.
Just start it with, we promised you an update and a check-in.
We promised you an update and a check-in, so I'm going to give you an update and a check-in.
Shut up.
In true ReWritten style, this is your atomic tackle check-in. So, with a needle and thread. Here's your ReWritten update. On ReWritten 4, I believe we was around 40-45 stockists. We was pushing the 50 barrier. Currently as it stands, we are on 64 in total, with around 8 to 9 of them international. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure it's getting close to 10.
Yeah, I think the 10's going to be in about... Sorry, I was getting distracted by a mooring going through your alarms.
It's getting close to 10 international.
Yeah.
So Atomic has continued the growth. Obviously, we're reaching out to more and more stockists, and more are jumping on board with it, which is absolutely brilliant. Obviously, the guys that have been on from the start and supported the brand from the start, they are now sort of seeing it come to fruition. They're on regular top-ups. They're seeing the brand move through the shop. Regular customers coming in and clearing out the racks, which ultimately that's the end goal, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, for any retailer, obviously, being a tackle shop, the numero uno priority is to stock tackle, put it on the shelf, and for it to be taken off the shelf and go through the till. So I think you're absolutely right. Those ones that have been on it for a while now, or had it for a while, and to a degree seen it go off the shelf, how it has done, but alongside getting behind it as a tackle shop as well, I think it speaks volumes, and they're well, as far as I'm concerned, they're happy retailers now of the Atomic brand. So everything's moving. It's not like they've got to wait 10, 12, 14 weeks for a top-up. We're seeing top-ups and top-up orders from them sort of every between 4 and 6 weeks. And yeah, it's moving. So we can't ask for more than that. And with those numbers as well, yes, you got, you know, the 64 stockists with 8 to 10 internationals, but you can't have, you know, from relaunch last year in June, you can't have every single tackle shop with a full range. You know, they've got to find space on the walls. There's a lot of competitive retail space, isn't there? You know, from what we've done now over the last 13 months, the industry is competitive, and especially with those kind of smaller tackle shops, the smaller independents, space is limited anyway.
Is your left-hand rod going?
Yes.
I'll take that as a yes then, Shane.
Yes, mate, it was going. Just pulled up tight, I think, because I'm fishing that far margin. It's done a bit of a kite, and instead of actually peeling line, I mean, I am fishing quite locked up on that, just because I don't want it to kite to the left. So as we're doing that catch up, it takes for Lee to go, "Is your rod going?" Yes, Lee. It was, mate. They've definitely moved down on this wind now, and a little bit more bait out there has obviously done the trick to get their heads down. I'm actually fishing this rod in 4 foot of water, slightly up the shelf on the margin. So this rod did do a bite last night in the hours of darkness. Yeah, the one last night unfortunately dropped off. We didn't get the opportunity to meet that one, but hopefully with any luck, this one's going to play ball. Lovely comment.
Good, son. Good, son.
That'll do, lad. Fish number 2 this morning. Finally, they seem to have rocked up on this wind, and I'm getting my opportunity. So let's get her out, have a quick look, and get this rod back out. Carry on with the catch-up.
You literally pressed stop recording with Shane, and my right hand has melted, so.
That was a proper ripper as well, man.
It was a rattler, mate. Yeah, first one actually. They've all been sort of drop backs. It's turning into a bit of carnage. You just love
Knit one per one, son.
You love doing that on barbless hooks, eh? This session is well and truly kicked off. This will be my 7th bite and 6th landed if it goes in a net. So I'm pretty confident in them size 4 trappers. Well, that is rucking. 2 fish to process, mate. It's gonna be a busy day. God, this is having it. Oh, it's a banger as well. Oh. Lovely. Oh. Price shot business.
There we go, mate.
Unreal, isn't it? Just going off.
They're tell you what, they're proper lively, these. They don't like behaving on the bank, do they?
No.
But lovely little interruption to our catch up.
Get them back. Carry on.
Very welcome, mate. Let's get the rod back out on spot. A little bit more bait. Sit down. Kettle on. Let's get these guys catched up.
How about that then?
Caught up even.
Of course, these would be bigger, wouldn't it?
For once.
I've had more though. She's gone. Hey, swim back together. Nice. Yeah, boy.
Oh. Bit of welcome disturbance, mate. Wet knees, look.
Mate, do you know what? We came here to make amends and we have well and truly done that.
Yeah, well, I was going to say the scary thing is, it's not a scary thing, is it? It's actually quite nice, but we've got tonight as well.
I can't handle another night like last night. I had literally 0 sleep. I got eaten by gnats alive because I brought my mozzie mesh, schoolboy era. And within every hour I had a fish. I had 2 fish, I put a bucket of bait out. Within an hour I had another fish. Then I'd have another 2 fish. Then I put a bucket of bait out. It was silly, really. I continued to bait. I should have just got to sleep.
Yeah.
But obviously, you know what it's like. Greedy's good, in the words of Scotty Larman. And yeah, I couldn't help it. But yeah, I don't know if I could do that again tonight. I've got winner stays on with Dave on Thursday.
This is warm up then, isn't it? This sun's coming out proper now. Ooh. I think if that wind drops, it'll be a floater afternoon, I think.
You are probably overexposed right now because that sun's just poked out.
Probably.
Let me check that.
It's gone now. It's going.
Yeah.
It's going. It's going behind a cloud.
It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. It's raw, it's a vlog, it's rewritten.
Yeah, I reckon if the wind dies off this afternoon, it might be a chuck about with the controller, but I think, like you say, really busy night for you last night, and we were in a double, so you being busy meant no sleep for me either. So,
well, of course, you had to man the camera, which I'm sure you'll say, mate, ain't easy, is it?
No, it ain't easy, but it's all for the greater good cause for some content.
That's it, mate. So, back to where we was.
Yeah.
Tackle shops, done and dusted. Like I said, 64 now, up and down the UK and international. That will continue to grow. We are still out on the road, still having conversations weekly, and averaging about 2 or 3 new stockists a month now, which, to be fair with you, we're a year in, it's good going, we're independent only, and
where do we go?
Well, not only that, it's how many actual independents are actually out there.
Yes, so that as well.
I mean, don't get me wrong, there's probably still a good 80 odd conversations to have, so yeah. We'll continue to have them, we'll continue to push, we'll continue to spread it far and wide and get it as regularly available for you guys as possible. Moving on, obviously, we did mention in the last one that the dialed-ins would be coming back this year, and they have with a vengeance. I have been probably...
Diary's full, wasn't it?
Diary's full. Every other week we're out filming at the minute. And I think it's a really good point to mention. Dialed in is a brilliant opportunity, and I think it's really good to delve into these guys sort of angling, because they're all doing amazing things. They've all got their own niches, they've all got their own little things that separate them from everybody else, and I think it's brilliant to just sort of dive into it, dial into it, and get that, or try and pull that out of them and put it into a short film for you guys, and And like I say, I think some of them are coming across really, really well.
Yeah, they're all capable anglers in their own right for many different reasons, and that's why they're on the internal team at the level they are in at.
Anyway, yeah.
So, sorry, that's my phone pinging. It's also great for the viewers because, like, you had Scotty's one, which was Elstow deep water fishing. You had
Tom Webb
overnighters, like getting the most of overnight sessions. You've had now Tristan, like a lot of guys watching this video, or a lot of guys watching the atomic content in general. There will be a fair few out there that just go, I can fish in weed, but I'm not overly confident.
Yeah.
Like, and then to see Tristan do what he did at Thorney in that amount of weed, like, hopefully that's.
Well, that was the memo I gave him, was basically you've got to put a film across where someone that's not necessarily confident fishing in that type of scenario can watch that film, put it into their own fishing and turn up at a venue that might have a little bit of weed and go, oh, actually, do you know what? I watched that dialed in, there's some things I can take from that. I feel good enough to have a go at this. And I think that was the ultimate memo for Tristan, because ultimately you're trying to pick things out of different styles of angling, and you've just got to get the solid message across. So, like I say, dialed-ins will still continue. We've got some really good ones on the board, planner, in the diary, ready to go. It's just a case of getting around to them.
I know there's a wicked one coming up. Hopefully, if it comes off, it'll be really nice.
It will, mate. Yeah, it'll be something special if that comes off. Yeah. So, like I say, keep your eyes tuned on Atomic Tackle TV, because there's plenty coming. There's new episodes of Rendezvous. There's new episodes of ReWritten, obviously quarterly. There is dialed-ins coming. There's a very, very special episode of Rendezvous, which.
That's why I'm rubbing my hand.
That's all we're saying. Shane's very, very excited.
I'm very, very excited about this.
Yeah.
But it will all come out in the wash, and you haven't got long to wait, hopefully. So,
yeah. So that's Atomic Tackle TV.
Yep.
Busy as always. Yeah. New video every other week until the end of next month, I believe. Oh, I don't actually know when this one's coming out. This will be the end of the month. Bosh. So yeah, every other week there's something released on Atomic Tackle TV, so get yourself over to YouTube if you haven't already and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're dropping the likes and comments on the videos as well, guys, because if this is your first time tuning in, I'll put it out there, this is probably a very busy ReWritten. We don't normally hit it off like this, I'm being real, but we always have one or two, and like I say, these are more the informative side of the vlogs, but we do some proper feature films. Obviously we've got other series running, so head over there and check them out. Moving on swiftly, on to product. So at the end of September, you will be seeing a fresh range of products from Atomic Tackle. This would have definitely gone out before that and before the marketing, so I'm going to stick it in just so you're aware. End of September, we've got a product drop, and then there's a further drop coming towards the end of the year. So I'm going to keep my mouth zipped on this time, and traditionally I normally spill the beans, but I'm keeping my mouth zipped. There's a couple of products coming towards the end, or product ranges or lines towards the end of the year, and you've just got, you give too much. Just shush.
That's it.
End of the year, Project X is coming, trust me. Anyway, moving on swiftly, because we will drop the cats out of bags.
You're usually the one that does it, to be fair.
I am, mate,
I'm usually very, very good. Even with the team, you can't help yourself. You go after a season.
I like the team. There's one more thing. This is probably the last time you will see us in the Legacy relaunch clothing range, because end of August, there's another line of new clothing coming, this time partnered with Terrain. So keep your eyes peeled for the marketing on that. It's going to be around about the time this drops, actually, so yeah. It's very, very close. You might have already seen a little bit of that. But anyway, new clothing line, new drop end of September, and another drop towards the end of the year, which I am super excited about. But again, it's going to be one of them products where it comes out and I'm going to be gutted, because then everyone's going to have access to it. But it is what it is, nature of the game. Anyway, last but not least, trade shows. Atomic Tackle will be attending the big one at Farnborough and the Essex Carp Show in 2026, 25 this year, isn't it? 2026. So you will catch us down at the trade shows. We was asked a hell of a lot this year, and we sort of stuck to our guns. We did the road show, which again, might I add, has gone very, very well. But we're upping it again next year, and you will see us at 2 of the trade shows. So we will catch you there.
Make sure if you are going to pop down to them that you come and say hello, see the guys on the stand. A lot of the team will be there as well as me and Lee.
Definitely get yourself down. If you haven't already come to a road show, get yourself down to this trade show. Come and see us, because you will be pleasantly surprised and pretty shocked, to be brutally honest with you. And we'll leave that there.
Yeah.
Last but not least, next year we'll see Atomic delving into the European market as well. So we are in the process currently of a couple of distribution deals that we've got to work through. A little bit more time on it, but one way or another, 2026, you'll definitely see that side of the stockist map as such growing.
It's just not easy to try and navigate. There's a lot to it, and anybody that's tried to delve into it with anything else, whether it be fishing related or another industry, it's just not an easy thing to do.
It's a lot of legwork, there's a lot to do, there's a lot to deal with, sort of restraints, etc. So red tape and all that, but one way or another we'll get through it, and you will see that side of the business expanding as well. So yeah, I think that's a nice thing to sort of lead into sort of going into this afternoon, mate, really.
Yeah, we'll obviously keep these guys updated. There's a lot of fish still moving around in this bay.
I have watched about 20, that's what I've been watching, I haven't even been looking at you. I've watched about 20 odd shows between mine and Shane's spots, so I think I definitely got to reel in 2 of the rods, fresh bucket of bait, and actually get busy again, because at about 7:30 I crashed out, and I actually missed your first fish, didn't I, because I was asleep.
You was absolutely zonker, mate.
Yeah.
I honestly, after last night and this morning, you look like a broken man, and I did not have it in me after you just got down for about 10 minutes. I did not have it in me when the rod rattled off to go. Lee,
wake up.
I was like,
You'd have probably got a solid 0 response, to be brutally honest. I didn't even hear it.
I looked back at you. You was in a fetus position on the bed, and I just thought, I'm gonna have to leave you to it.
It was a very rough night for me, I ain't gonna lie. I think we've got a bit of rain due this afternoon, so I'll probably sneak another siesta there, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it's looking good for a few more bites, and I think it's time now to just refresh the spots, refresh the rods, and I think you can make me a cup of tea, because you ain't actually made one today.
Not today, I did make 2 last night though.
Yeah, you can make me a cup of tea, I think.
So we'll do that, we'll get sorted again, and catch up with these guys this afternoon at some point.
Stay tuned.
Well, I think it's fair to say we're getting into them now. Check that one out. Proper banger. Literally, rod was on the floor for about 5 minutes. I've just finished getting the 3rd rod out. I was downloading Shane's card. Rattle on the middle rod. It's a banger though, isn't it? Look at the scowls on her. The rain's starting, so Shane's grabbed me a few snaps already. We'll slide her back. I doubt this ain't gonna be the last. It's gonna be a very busy night.
With the fish slipped back and all 3 rods redone for the night, with another bucket of bait applied to the spot, the lack of sleep had finally caught up with me. The afternoon siestas was in full effect, and the rest of the day drifted by. Before we knew it, morning was upon us.
A lovely way to finish off the final morning on ReWritten 5. We went to bed last night all quiet on all the rods since the other guys moved in to the left and right of us. But one final bite, like we say, on the final morning off the baited zone for me. And I wasn't the only one with the last action. We're going to finish off. Lee's had one as well. We're going to get his out, get on the road, and we'll see you, from my part anyway, on ReWritten 6.
Well, what a fitting way to end ReWritten 5. Back with me old Muck Shanos. We've had a mega session down here at A12 Cutting. Caught so many fish. And this one definitely rounds up what has been a magical couple of days here. It's a good 20. We haven't actually weighed anything, to be fair, we don't really care. But what a fish to end it on. And it's good to have him back. So, I'm going to leave it there and we will catch you on ReWritten 6, which is going to be down at Suffolk Water Park on Jacobs Creek in November. So really looking forward to that one. Quick look at the other side. In you come, brother.
Well then, dude, that's it then. Mine's back. Let's get this one back. I think you've probably already covered it off as well. Can't hear a word you said on camera because of that road, but
It's loud, isn't it?
let's get ReWritten 5 boxed off in the car park and we'll see him on number 6.
Happy days, mate. It's gone. She's off. Feels good they go away like that, isn't it?